So just a warning, when you're pulling this out, be very careful that you don't twist it or turn it too much, because that tea will have water in it and it'll spill out on you. So that's a warning. I'll tell one on myself. I actually spilt the water everywhere, made a big old mess. But luckily I had paper towels close at hand so I could clean it up quickly. Because as we all know, water is an RV's worst friend on the inside anyway. And so now it is removed. Once you have the pipe out and have dumped the water out of the tea so you didn't spill it everywhere, this little plastic keel is just screwed on here. You just take it off and we can reuse that. That just screws right off and will go on our other pipe. And of course also it has this little piece in here. Make sure you don't misplace that, because that's going to keep things from leaking on you. I called several RV places about this and asked, and a couple of technicians. That's the vent pipe right there, and it was just running behind the tub, so it's just going to vent in here. Ideally it would have ran all the way up to the ceiling and let the vent go out that way, but you know, obviously it wasn't done that way. Now everybody's theory is the same. You just have to have pressure release, and with that tub being open, so unless you put a plug in the tub and you try to drain your tanks, then you're going to cause a problem with your pressure. But as long as you don't leave that plugged in the tub, no pressure issues. The water's going to drain straight out. Now potentially I suppose you could get some gases coming up from your gray water tank, or smells, not really gases but smells. So my advice would be put some of the cleaner freshener stuff into your tanks, or once you're not draining it, you could put a plug in there to where no fumes could come up. Or like I'm going to do down up underneath, you could put another P-trap, and that P-trap will keep that odor from coming from the tank back up through, because the P-trap fills with water and that keeps the odors from coming through the P-trap. As you can see, there's a big hole here. I'm guessing they had to do that when they set the tub in and it was just a little further down, or my other guess is that if we got a leak here, it would leak down through this and not get into the floor as much and not ruin as much, is my thinking. Up underneath, I'm going to try a little experiment here and put some spray foam up underneath there, and just to get old great stuff. Fills cracks and gaps, so don't let my wife know about that. She might try to fill my mouth up with it. I'm just going to try shooting some back up in there and see how it works, if it makes the tub any more stable. If it doesn't, you'll probably never see this video. Get my arm back up in there far enough. I'm thinking this might also insulate up underneath the tub some. This kind of reminds me of the Hey Y'all Watch This videos. Hopefully it turns out better than as good as I'm hoping it will, and it'll just kind of fill up underneath here and act like these 2x4s do, and just cause some cushion up underneath the tub is my thinking. We'll see how all this turns out once it all fills up and does its thing.